Good day and welcome to the summer 2022 Trackmania official campaign by Nardeo. I'm keen to get into it. We have a new campaign every 3 months and it's time for this new lot of 25 different maps. I think we get straight into it and we can talk while we're playing. I'm going to go for all off times. If we struggle, I guess we can maybe move on, but I hope we can finish them all. I'm joined by Pommel. How you doing?
Hi, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it. You can do the countdown.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bang. I'm in. Well, I'm not in, but I'm loading. Here we go.
I'm loading as well. I was going to say, what kind of SSD have you got?
Oh, it's taking a long time. And I'm in. It's
Underwater
full
start.
water.
Let's
Beautiful.
go.
This is going to be exactly the same map as we've seen before. Oh, upside down scenery. Epic. I love upside down scenery. Reminds me of the original Track of the Days. Wait, it's super short, but it's also going to be an action key ending by the seams of it. Is that enough for author time? No. All that drum roll for nothing. Right, so getting into it, I haven't seen too much of the campaign other than a couple screenshots from Nardeo. So I am keen to give you my raw take on this. Have a nice bouncy ending. Oh, I was so close. There you go. So you can either take it on the outside, it seems, or pretty much in the inside and still get it. I think the outside will be quicker because you gain a lot of speed doing that. But anyway, we are on to some plastic now. Second map, we get some plastic. Quite interesting. Seems quite a fast-paced one. Using the new checkpoints. Very nice. Wait, is this bug side? Not quite. And we get the finishes, which are also the new blocks. That's definitely not enough for all the time, so let's continue. So with plastic, you want to try and take it pretty smooth, so you don't want to be turning too much. You want to be tapping it if you're on keyboard like me. You can air brake there by just tapping the brake when you're off, and that should be easily enough. I nearly got softy there, but we will move on. To map 3, what is it going to be? We have a bit of a dirty map. Let's follow the arrows. Alright. Nice looping. Do a pretty heavy drift up through the middle. Watch out for the sides. Wait, is that it? Okay, some shorter maps this season so far.
Yeah, that's that ring at the end.
There you go.
It's the total bait.
It goes
it's
on.
gonna keep going, and then it doesn't.
There's even a finish further down there. But yeah, that one, just take it pretty smooth in the middle. And then you should be able to get it. This one, got 2 boost box there. Make sure to utilize that. Oh, we have a lot sharper of a turn than I noticed. I think we have a symmetrical map, which are linked checkpoints. You can choose whichever side you want to go on. And then we have the finish. This shouldn't be enough, but let's finish it anyway. And then let's continue on our second go here. So this one, I'm going to go inside, but then immediately drift. Which may not be the fastest strat once this is hunted, but it seems like a pretty good strat right now. Make sure to get those boosts and then through to the ending. Easy. World record. Get wrecked, Nardeo employees. Right, on to our last one of the white series, which are the easier maps. So the colors show you how difficult the maps are. And we have a slightly longer map finally, although the last one was a little bit longer as well. Want to take that from the right, not where I approached it. Ooh, that one's quite a sharp turn, and then just a random long straight with a bit of water, so watch out for your water tires, which can slide out. Make sure to not brake tap, otherwise you will slide out very heavily. Let's take that smoothly got it in. Take this one smoothly. And do some speed slides here. Ooh, that's a lot sharper than I thought. So I'm going to go for maybe a brake tap on that one. You can do some zigzags on the grass there and gain a lot of speed. Oof, that is a really awkward turn. This map seems just a bit incomplete, in my opinion, so far.
I don't know why that... It's like, it's just a box.
And that's enough. And that's, you'll see you get trophies as well, which are the ranking system in the game. So I got a silver 5, I think that might be. Silver 4 one. And that is for getting all the author times. You get bronze ones and stuff as well if you can only manage the bronze, but most people, I think, can achieve the white ones eventually. Alright, we have another dirt map. A bit of tech road. So I missed that jump slightly. I was trying to take it on the side and then get some low air time, but took it too far to the side. And a big uphill. Long drift. Take it on the side again to keep it smooth. And then we have some zigzagoons in to the end. That surely won't be enough. Let's go again. So make sure to listen to your gears as well on this start. Very key. Don't turn like I just did on the gear change. You can manage to not turn when it changes gear. You will save a lot of speed. Start the drift early here. Oh, bit too far on that one, but... And then I will probably just go for a release on this, because you're already a bit slidey on the dirt there. And you can make your way to the end. And another world record. So there wasn't an update as far as we know for this campaign this time around, so we could play it from the get-go, and that's why I'm getting a bunch of world records. But you know what? I'll take it. Definitely no one else playing right now who has beaten my times. Definitely
Yeah,
not.
definitely not.
Alright, we have a freewheeling map, which locks your engine off. And in to the ending. Pretty simple. Wait, that was enough for time. Okay, fair enough. I guess with the smooth driving, with freewheeling, you don't really need to do too much more on that map. But now, we've got to what's going to be a funky little map right here.
Amazing.
Can I get author time from RNG on my first go?
Oh, wait to play matchmaking
like
on
it.
AO8.
That's a good start. Bronze medal. This is very good for my speedrun. If you want hints for this, I will not be able to tell you on this one. Get lucky. Which I am known to not be that lucky. Is that enough? I don't think it will be. Ooh, it is. So, you probably want to aim for that second lot of green plastic, and land that smoothly, and then you seem to be able to pretty much take the speed all the way through. Yeah, as you can see by the leaderboard, there was a lot more to be gained, so that is maybe the author time potential, but hunting potential is going to be quite interesting. Don't ask me, I don't know. What felt like quite a slow time, so seems maybe
I got 17
a
seconds first try. So
wait, bug slide? Oh, no bug slide up the hill. It was worth a shot, guys. It was worth a shot. So this is plastic, so you can slide around quite easily, which I was hoping for you to be able to get a bug slide, maybe. It was a bit ambitious. But yeah, so we have some full speed plastic. Make sure to take this surface quite smoothly.
After those yellow poles are plastic, and you can yeet on them.
I swear to God,
Wonder if that's going to be used.
Yeah, I swear if that's going to be the World Rec strats. So one big thing which will help with the author time is not getting the air time here at the start. If that's go really wide there and then you can carry your speed through, then do it. I'm nearly certain that there is a lot faster approach, but just getting author time, I think this will do. Go a lot more tight on this one this time. With plastic as well, you can start to kind of do some smooth speed sliding as well, which I'm not the best at, but if you do some zigzagging as well, you can gain a little bit extra speed. Alright, cool. On to another one. But yeah, the speed sliding and zigzagging to gain speed on plastic is a little bit of a advanced tactic that's not only
and feels like it's going to be a good map.
Going to be going into a bit of later game hunting. But speaking of that, Mr. Pummel, I think I am joining you here. Ooh, I nearly crashed, but I think I'm going to go to my first go. Seems like a fun one. Ooh, hang on, we got a weird ending. And we go down and... will that still be enough? Yes, it was. So watch out for that ending.
Oh my gosh, what is 11?
Maybe switch your camera as well, so you can see where you're going, which I could not see in camera 1. That one was fairly simple, just take it smooth and then follow the road around. But Pummel's exaggerated this one. Let's see what we have for this.
See exactly what I was talking about.
Very simple start. Get a nice drift. Oh, nice small AOA. Get a drift around this one. Ooh. Nice transition if you don't have the speed. Yeah, another U-turn. Okay, bit of a wacky style one. And then up we go to the ending. Okay, bit of a different style to usual on this one. But I kind of dig it. Ooh, not enough for gold, so a little bit of a tougher one here. We've moved on to the blue, which obviously means the harder tracks and maybe a little bit more of tougher author times. I thought that would have been enough, to be honest, but let's go ham this time. Land on the second one.
Also,
start your drift
there's
early.
fog at the end.
Yes, I know. My stream loves fog. And then, yeah, if you avoid the dark grass on that, you can make it all the way round, but I've crashed. I'm gonna go for it though. I think this is still enough. Minus 690 is the key. Beautiful. Next map. Wait, am I ahead of Pummel finally?
No.
Ooh,
I'm on the next map.
Still winning. I like it. Pummel's awake this time. He's always complaining that it's too late because, yep, Australians release at 1 AM.
It is 1:15 AM now.
That's right, we're going to finish this quicker than we ever have before, and then it won't be that late.
I mean, at this rate, yeah. But I'm sure red and black
no,
tracks
we
will have
don't
some
talk about that
atrocities
yet.
in them.
Ooh, a looping. Okay. It's a bit of a grass full speeder instead of the plastic full speed, and I may have it first go here. Let's find out. There we go. So grass is kind of similar to the plastic. You just got to take it pretty smooth. Want to be tapping if you're on keyboard, and you can kind of flow through it pretty easily. And let's get on to another map right now. More water, very interesting. Hopefully you don't bop out of the water like one of the last season's map. Okay, dirt means you're gonna lose the water tires, which is nice. hit a bit of the sand there, which is not ideal, but we'll continue. Get the uphill now, hard steer, use the dirt to start your drift. Now we have more water, which I'm bouncing on, which I hope is not going to be an RNG fest. I also didn't know if I meant to go to this side or jump straight down that way. I think I chose the correct path. Alright, was that enough? Let's find out. It's only silver. Hang on, I'm going to quickly camp 7. I don't think there's anything there, so I guess you've just got to get the RNG luck landing of not bouncing out of the water.
There's an angry face.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. But there's smiley faces around the corner, so that's fine.
Oh, white people are happy.
So watch out for the gears there. Make sure to not turn while you're gearing up. It's too smooth. I was going to say, let's try and take it as smooth as possible over this transition, and I don't think I'll get the bounce, which has worked. I now have too much speed to make the next corner. But it is enough. Let's move on to the next one. I was going to laugh if it wasn't enough, and I said it too early. But yeah, if you're having trouble with that bouncing, at least you can do it smoothly on that one, so... On to another map. We have some ice bobsleighing, which you can action key if you want. I'm not a big fan of action keys, but probably will help if you're struggling on keyboard. Using a little bit of the new blocks there, which were added a little bit after the new campaign last season. Now flowing through, make sure to try and, if you're struggling with bobsleigh, I always, well, not always, but especially on this one it will work. Look for the red lines, and then that will kind of hook you into the bobsleigh. Ooh, not enough. And then you can kind of flow through the map quite nicely, instead of rocking up the wall ride maybe. So on this one here, kind of look for the red line and try and stay. And I already gain a lot. This one, red line. Over to the other side. Easy clap. So this one's probably going to be the hardest here to get your angle beforehand correct. We do have a lot more speed now. We've controlled it pretty smoothly. And that is enough. Onwards.
Ooh, diagonal bobsleigh. Like it.
Yeah, it's actually well utilized of the new blocks there. I dig that map. I'm not really the biggest fan of bobsleighing, so it does seem quite controller heavy, but it seemed like a pretty nice map, that one. So far, really good, to be honest. I'm enjoying these maps. Not too much water. There's really... Oh my, that's a late camera change. I don't like that. I was going to say, watch me speak too soon, and here we are. We possibly have my map I don't like. But maybe you can get used to it, but it did seem a little bit late there. And then a big wall ride up to the end. Shut up, Toby. Somehow that was world record. Very epic. I'll take it. By 3 seconds, I'm just that good, guys.
I know how. Because the game doesn't update that fast.
No. There's names. There's names which aren't Nadeo employees.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, one is a Nadeo employee. But the other ones I don't think are.
It's just really slow and inconsistent to update.
Ugh, awkward corner. So this one, try and take smooth on the side. And
Oh
then
my,
steer
yes, that camera change.
Air brake, and then already try and drift into that corner. Ah! I don't like this because you don't have a lot of room. You only have one wide. Alright. First map I be struggling with. That's fine. So I'm gonna get even more struggle centric coming up. And that was a bit of a better drift start on the left. Watch out for the gear changes as well there. Oh my, that is such a late camera change. I tried starting like the loop exit early and it didn't change. So it's just a timed one, I think.
It's on the CP, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it could be that. Well, that was a good run. Oh, I swear that was not it for a second. But yeah, so this one you just want to keep your momentum, smoothly go down the hills, don't get any airtime, and then you should be able to make it. That last one was a bit weird before the wall ride, because there's the lip over the top. Just try and pre-angle before you get into that wall ride, and then you should be fine for that. Right, onwards to our next map, possibly looking like a full speed one. But I also saw that there's a bit of a funky wall ride here. Alright, pretty tight. Can I take this without drifting? I can. Through the loop. Ooh, bit of a transitional downhill. We have a reactor. I've forgotten which way I need to go. Go to the right. Now we have a massive speed slide. My god. Okay, so a bit more Nadeo-esque full speed compared to last season. Huh? Okay, you want to go up super early on this and then follow through. That was a bit of a weird one. So last season, a lot of people liked map 19, which was a traditional full speed map with like some different surface changes. The only thing to me was it didn't really feel Nadeo-esque. This feels a little bit more Nadeo-esque full speed. But that ending is definitely still going to give you some speed slide potential. Okay, what about this transition? I'm not really sure about that yet, but let's make sure to take it smooth. It's a bit of a... Oh my god. Wait, watch this. Wicked! Oh, I thought I was going to get a bug slide off of that. What was I saying? I got distracted by being wicked.
Oh my gosh. I'm so confused by this full speed map. Okay, I go down here. Ah.
So I was going to try... I tried the smooth lines there, which with full speed is how to gain a lot more speed. Oh no, I've
oh my
clipped.
gosh.
I feel like there's going to be a shortcut on this. Either the end or one of these loops. I don't know. It already looks like potential cuts.
Why is the end a reactor? That is wrong. I feel like my car's gonna like tip.
I just want you to take off. Right, watch this, boys. This is the run. 100%. I would never lie to you guys. So I think you can do a small speed slide off that dirt transition, but didn't quite get it. Let's go a bit earlier this time and then follow through like this. So that doesn't give me a speed slide, but did give me quite a smooth transition. This time I'm gonna... Oh my... Yeah, so ideally you speed slide all the way through that, but I haven't done it greatly. And I've also fallen off the wall ride. God damn it. So with reactor, obviously you're pushing your car down a lot faster with the red boost. So you want to probably stay in the middle of that wall ride. Otherwise you do what I did and fall off a bit early.
So if you can't speed slide, you don't need to speed slide to get author.
Yeah. I'm just saying the
Fun
advanced
fact.
tricks to gain a bit more speed. Yeah, please don't try and speed slide if you're a beginner. You can, but I would not focus on it. I would focus on at least driving through this checkpoint and not yeeting into the middle of the next century is a better thing than
just
not
doing
getting
the
a speed
loops
slide.
is hard enough if you're a beginner.
And
Oh
airline
my, what is that
Simply Nick
ending?
has lift-offed. Alright, onwards to another one. Bit slow that time, but that's alright. That's what the red maps are for. They do ramp up in a little bit of difficulty. Excuse me. I feel like I might be tooting my own horn, but I feel like the maps so far are a little bit easier than the previous seasons so far.
Yeah, I feel that.
I could be wrong.
Might just be we haven't had enough time to grind them and find all the problems yet.
Okay, bit of a weird one now. Alright, this is going to be sliding out central in that last corner.
Yeah.
Wait, look at that time, boys. Beautiful. It's not going to be off time, but it is a juicy looking time. Okay, this one... I'll go and say it already. Bit boring. Just a bit of a nothing map here. Oof. So I'm trying to find the, if you ever see a transition between road and dirt, it's quite often better to go on the sides because you don't get as much airtime. But yeah, it does always depend on if you maybe have a turn coming up. So you gotta watch out for that. For off time, you can probably just stay in the middle. I'm gonna try and go on the outside to gain a bit of speed. Hasn't seemed to really work on this attempt, but that's fine.
Oh my gosh, I hate that corner.
This one you can try and get as smooth as possible, and that one you have a lot of space beforehand, so you can definitely do the smooth transition. This one coming up though, I think I'm just gonna go in the middle and jump. Watch out for the grip, which I just got there. Oh my, you get a bit of air time. And for this, I'm going to go for a hard brake, which is going to be a lot slower, but a bit smooth, so you should be able to control your
Alright, I hate 18.
time. What do you mean? Ice map? That's not a good map? Never seen that in my life. Watch this. I'm gonna first try it. You watch, guys.
Yeah, do it.
If you want an explanation, though, I can't really give it to you. Just maybe look at the inputs. Okay, so this one was a lot sharper than...
Yeah, good work first trying that
Shut
blind
up.
corner.
Shut up!
I knew it was there.
I'm sorry, it gives you the eyesight of looking at that direction and then it's not there, so... It's the only place that doesn't have the trees, so I'm like, okay, I'll go where the not trees are. And then it wasn't.
I hit it as well. It's just funny, because you said you were going to first try it, and I knew you were going to hit that.
No. You just don't believe. Okay, fully ice, and that was the ending. Alright, I don't think that this is going to be a very good map already, but that's fine. Okay, so ideally you want to count, like you want to be drifting out here, but because of how awkward this angle is, I'm not sure it's going to be possible. I'm going to try it just for the sake of it, but you can see that I'm like ahead there. One of the only things I can say, because I'm not really a good at kind of teaching ice, you just got to remember that braking means you get a steeper angle on your drift, and releasing means you can hold the angle through. So if you remember those two things, just practice from checkpoints, and you'll start to kind of hopefully pick it up a little bit. Obviously that's easier said than done, but I think that would be all for time, and I wish I could try and explain it a bit more. But yeah, I'm really not that good at helping with ice. But yeah, just think about those two things, the braking and the releasing, when you need to do it. And if possible, try and slide consistently between one and the next drift. But yeah, it is quite tough ice. I think that will be somewhat a difficult one for some people if you're a bit newer. And we've gone to another quite a difficult thing here. So we got water tires on grass, which locks your car quite heavily, which means you'll slide out quite easily. Seemed a bit okay once we got into it, but this following part,
it's
what
no,
the fuck?
it's not okay.
So the campaign so far, up until the last map, pretty alright. And then we've got into some of these maps, and I'm debating
This map is not alright.
So that's a bit disappointing. I was kind of really hopeful. I was quite liking it. Ugh, that is such a weird drift. You do lose it
Not
after
even
this
after the bad
checkpoint.
part yet.
No, I did make it, dude.
The end?
No. The fucking middle corner, which you just immediately
Then
slide
you're
out
not
on.
up to the bad part yet.
And up and over, we have more water tires. We have penalty grass though, so you're losing a bit of time. And we have some nice water tire grass salmoning for no reason. See, this is ultra disappointing to me, because if there weren't maps like this, I would probably hunt, well, not hunt, for example, but play matchmaking a lot more seriously. But then when you just get maps like this, it's just really frustrating, because they're just terrible. I really don't like that they don't care about matchmaking in these. But that's just my opinion. Anyone can have their own opinion. Alright, you lose the water tides about there. That enough? Maybe, maybe not. It's not. So that middle corner seems like potentially you can release all the time and then you should have it. Let's try release again. Okay. Seemed okay. Go through smooth drifting because you have the water tires. Up we go. Start as close as possible to that, because then you can try and make your way close to the salmoning. But with that extra speed, very tough to make it through. We go again. Yeah, not a fan of this map already. I mean, it's cool to have some different Nadeo-esque kind of stuff in the maps, but it kind of just makes it a bit annoying to play after a while, in my opinion. We have a lot more speed now. Can we do it with release? No, we can't. So, what the fuck is the point? Ah, I'm super disappointed by this map. Really disappointed. I was liking this a lot. So you can do some zigzags on the water, on the grass there to gain a bit of speed. But yeah, obviously that extra speed then means you have potentially a slide out on the follow through. Alright, I'm just not going to accelerate till this third section and then follow through. I can definitely do that a lot faster, but that is maybe the way to do it to get your author time. So set up with the appropriate angle and then release until that that third one. Onwards we go to another map, another water bounce, which means potentially more action keys, which I don't like personally, but some people do. We have a very fast and technical map here though. The curve. Ugh. Oh my god. I think that was flickering there. Wait.
Yeah, the end is interesting. Yeah,
Oh,
there's a missing camera also if you cut through the penalty grass.
I'm like, hang on a second, I hope not. But yeah, it was because I failed it. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, later maps are a bit bonkers again. You can nearly just skip that water. I'm not really sure what you want to be doing on that approach there. This make sure to hard steer because a lot of that reactor grip. Then it's a little bit of a straight afterwards, so watch out for that. I feel like maybe it's potentially not a water bounce, which just seems a bit counterintuitive.
It might be just back wall hit the water. I mean, back wheels hit. It kind of gives you that plasticky boost.
Go down a lot more earlier and avoid that. But ideally that's kind of what you want to do before that hit I did. Something to look out for on that one particular corner, the black asphalt has a little bit of different grip, so you want to make sure to watch out for your approach on it. That's definitely slow. Just continue anyway. This ideally you want to go on the left side there, but it's not necessary. But if you want to gain a little bit of extra speed, then you can. Right, so this time I'm going to go from the far right and drift a bit more. Go down early, watch out for that. Stay in the mid. Oh, it still hasn't worked well. Oh my god. It's very awkward. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know about that map. Or that ending even. But it will be enough for off time. Watch out for your approach on that last turn. And hopefully get that off time. Onwards to another one. Final 5. I think most certainly this has been our fastest to the black maps. They always slow down once we get here, but I think that was really fast compared to normal.
Yeah, this first black map is interesting.
Okay, some weird drifts. Jump up. Through some narrow roads and then a drift there. Love speed checks. And then this is too far out to pre-drift. Tilted corners I do not like. But it's not on as much of an angle as some maps I've played before, so it's not actually too bad. Right here, smooth. Definitely drift this one. Watch out for the extra boost you get though. And a roller coaster to the end. I doubt that is enough. Let's go once more. I love the checkpoint immediately after the start. That's a great addition. Seems so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there.
It means if you stuff up, you can't respawn and take the starting booster. You have to like straight respawn in matchmaking.
Okay, what's
Just weird.
Sideways flat respawn? It just seems so out of place. Alright, so this black asphalt has that little bit of different grip I talked about, so yeah, that's why I'm over drifting. I'm trying to full send, but maybe just take the safe approach, go in the mid. Alright, there was a bit of a gear change here, so let's go for a late drift this time. Oh, nearly hit the checkpoint, watch out for that. Drift this one. Man, this is a weird map. Air brake there, smooth. Man, this is a... Oh, really? I'm gonna no drift. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this first corner because you get like a gear change right on it. Now, let's go to the very middle. Start your drift early. At least on this one. I air brake that time because I was turning kind of in the mid-air, so you counter steer, you won't need to air brake as much. And pretty much full send that. We'll have to drift this one though. Needs a bit more. Pre-drift. Smooth. And then to the end. One wide drift. Tap there a couple times if you need. And to the victory. Very nice. Onwards. Stay hydrated. Alright. Plastic black mat, which can sometimes be some of the tougher ones, so let's find out. Wait. Been utterly debated. Let's go over this side. Okay, there's a bit of sand there. I'm not sure if how much or how little you want to be doing that. Air brake over that one. Let's go kind of mid. Hey, what's that respawn gonna be like there? Use the plastic to start your drift early. Smooth. And on the right, I would imagine. Ooh, a bit weird. A big wall ride. And then a wicked flip, I think. Okay, that is as far away of Nardeo style I've ever seen, but anything to be more wicked, I respect it. Okay, I think this map will be alright. Once you get into it a bit. As long as the wicked stuff is consistent and there's proper respawns, I think this map's okay. Yeah, break into that. Release if you need. I'm gonna go for the same approach. It hasn't worked with the more speed. And because that's a ring, I don't get to practice. I was going to practice once, but never mind. Oh, so this one's quite technical. Sort of little edges to watch out for. I'm going to go on the lower side this time. I'm gonna actually full steer this time, which I'm not sure is the way or not, but worked out very good. No airtime here. Just the pre-drift. So then you can go smooth. I'm going to actually go in the middle so I can set up for this one here. And I have no speed, which is the issue with plastic. Okay. Very nice. I would have had that off time if I got that. I traditionally go into camera 3 for those kind of wall rides. Not always. I think the one in the last campaign I didn't. I think it was, might have been on the same number as well. Ideally, you get the upper gear before you move on to that, because now we're absolutely terrible in our speed.
I like how there are hedges like in the ceiling. Cool scenery.
Cool scenery, but terrible wall ride. I don't like this. Like, it just, with the part before it, it just doesn't work. Don't generally like them, but like, it's fine in a map like this. But you need to make it fair on the approach, which this one is a little bit awkward with that ice and stuff beforehand. And that time I held the gear instead of going into the upper gear. So maybe that's the strat.
Whoa, that's wicked.
I'm just going to take it very high and very safe, but we waste a lot of time by doing that.
Just got to the end, that was very wicked.
Yeah, I could understand from your reaction. Alright, that should be enough. I'm not very happy with that run. Ooh, it isn't. Okay.
Well, it's not happy with you because it's not enough.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. I blame the mapping, which is bad before the wall ride.
You mean the half pipe?
Yeah. Whatever words you want to call it. Ugh, now I'm on Struggle Street. Oh, look, Pommel, you've made me molding and then I can't think straight.
What?
Right, I guess we go for
that end is not consistent.
I love it. That's what I want to hear.
It was perfect, except it didn't jump high enough to get to the CP. CP is too high.
Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
It was such a good run. Edge.
So I guess I go for a risky jump here. I'm gonna go for the side approach again. So you'll gain more speed out of it. Okay, so that kind of gave me a better gear range. So maybe if you're struggling, try and do it smoothly through the ice. But then you also got to watch out for that jump following. Because if you land on the right, you're going to start to turn to the left with the ice. So just things to watch out for maybe there. Alright, we have a ice start here, which maybe looks like it's going to be a full ice map again. Which in the Black Series could be quite scary. Let's find out. Okay, bit of road. Just tap, at least if you're on keyboard. Smooth steer if you're on controller for that. Don't release, obviously, for this corner, because then you'll slide out. for the water. These are... Oh my god, that approach is... What is this approach? That's not a nice approach. These are... So, the earlier maps are easier, but I think these are going to be some of the most tough black maps we've had. Okay, so drift in already to that. And this one is also a drift down. It's a bit wild. I mean, personally, I kind of like it, but yeah, that's for someone who plays this game a lot. I feel like that's going to be very, very tough for some players to be able to do. Using the brake to extend the drift. One, land and then go for it, it seems. And release to follow the angle. Watch out for this one. I'm going to go down early and then also pre-release and then hard steer. It's worked out well. Okay, I'm concerned about this one. That is not an ideal landing, that's for sure. It's kind of worked out though. I don't know if this will be enough. Let's risk the ending all the way through. So there's the last few ones you want to be pushing your drifts all the way through. It was enough. I had a small inkling that it might have been. Ideally with that middle jump I lost some speed, so you want to land on the right side, but yeah, it's quite a quick left-hander, well, a right-hander, so you need to watch out for your follow-through. Right, if there wasn't enough full speed, we have more. Lots of full speed in this one. Seems like it might be a fully dirt one. With some water bounces, which I fucking hope that you're not going to just have to spam. Though we do have some no steers there, so maybe there's not going to be any spamming of action keys. Then we got this, for example. This is an interesting one. Very, very spread out map, utilizing the entire stadium here. Ooh, this is a quick one. Up we go. Hold it actually, and then down to the finish. Alright. Ooh. So this one, definitely speed sliding. You actually get one straight away on the dirt here. But watch out for the next section. Can you just jump immediately? Not going to be faster. Alright. Try, we'll catch up. Maybe we won't. Okay, so you have no steer, so maybe there's not going to be any spamming, which is nice. I'm going to full risk it, which gains a lot of speed. So this one, I think, is going to be all about you guys looking ahead and... Oh no, did I lose a bunch of speed here? That's the problem with these water ones. Like, I just feel like they're still random no matter what, man. Like, why was that time I full dipped? I don't know. Let's go once more. So this one, use your entire space you can. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You want to be looking ahead and then look for what's coming up and plan your approach already. So I looked at the chat instead of looking at this turn last time. So I don't recommend doing that. Don't text and drive.
Streamer moment.
And then smoothly in. Wicked. Surprisingly, a world record. Didn't think it was that good.
It's not.
Shut up, Paul Mull. Give me my moment. Paul Mull's unhinged today.
What do you mean?
He just doesn't care. Just because he was ahead of me of the speedrun, his ego today is like, yeah, I'm just gonna go all out on you today, Nick. Oh, I was hoping for a bug slide there. Always looking for more bug slides. Right, a nice camera one downhill. Wait, are we going up this or we... No, we're most certainly not going up that. Alright, so a very harsh drift then. Speaking of harsh drifts. Oh my... Okay. Wait, Safeway mod check? I'm still concerned about that other one where you had the transition over the hill. I don't know what the respawn would have been like on that map. Anyway. Okay, I think it's this way. It is. Small jump. And we have some more water bounces. Of course we do. And there's the bronze medal for getting all silvers.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thanks for the follow. If you guys are enjoying yourself, make sure to sub, follow, like, check out all of the socials. They'll be posted everywhere. Alright, this one I'm going to try pre-drift. Still going up a little bit too far, I think. Pretty sure you want to stay on the middle so you don't get too much airtime there. So you can do smooth, go to the middle, watch out for the gear change. Up we go, which also possibly is a pre-drift, because I have massively overjumped that. And I've nicely no-drifted that. Wait, we have 1 minute to potentially get our first speedrun under 1 hour. Will we be able to do this one in time? So looking at your smooth lines, this one, as we talked about, is going to be a very harsh turn. Yeah, I think that is faster. Which feels very awkward for like what they've built there. I feel like that should have been a wall ride or something, but anyway, it's fine. Get up for that gear change again. I'm gonna slightly pre-drift. I don't think it is, depending on how you land. If you land far, you don't want to be, because your nose will be up. Alright, let's go for a wide drift. And then, oh, that's a lot more tighter than I thought. And then go as late as possible on the jump. Ooh, I thought I had it. I think I must be very close there. So you want to go as late as possible on that jump and then avoid as much of the water as you can. What is that disgusting gear change? My god. Random water? Please no. See, this is what I mean with all the water, man. I don't like it. I don't think... And again, we're going to get that gear change. Oh, no, we kept it this time. I'm not sure how to kind of keep it or not on this one. A bit more closer there. I'm also going to push this a lot more because we had a bad start. This time I'm going to risk it and go for a release early. And then you can start your drift. Which I didn't quite get, but you can kind of see what I went for. Again, go wide. This time push the drift a lot further. And then watch out for those signs, which I thought I was going to hit. There we go. Probably exactly an hour if we discount the intro. So that was a lot quicker than usual. Did I like it as much as usual? Yes, I think this was good outside of a few of those later end maps. What was it? 19, not good. 18, not good. 20 was alright. And then it was like 21 or something, I think was a bit weird as well. And yeah, 8, yeah, that's going to be something else, isn't it? So, some oddball maps in this campaign, some pretty good ones again. I'd probably rate it like a 7-ish out of 10. I'm not overly disappointed. I'm not overly thinking that it's extremely good though. Like I was hoping maybe they'd step it up a bit this time. But yeah, a lot of water bounces as well, which, yeah. As long as you can do it consistently, it's fine. But yeah, I'm concerned that a few of them are a bit random. But anyway, overall, pretty alright campaign. That's summer 2022. Any thoughts from you, Paulmore, before we go?
It's pretty good.
I think you share kind of some of the opinions I have, like 8 and 19 and stuff.
Some of them were just bad.
That's what kind of annoys me. About. It's like, there's some really good ones, and then there's some maps which are just terrible. Like, I don't understand it. Like, let's get some better consistency of better maps.
Yeah, most of them were, like, good. I think some of them will be, like, weird to try to grind. Like, there'll be issues with them when grinding, but I think some of them will be really good.
Yeah, I don't really understand some of them, like 19. It's just really weird to me. I don't know. But overall, pretty decent. I think the last campaign was one of my favorite minus a few of the maps, and I think this is going to be pretty much identical again. Like, there's going to be a lot which are fine, but then there's going to be some which fall off again, which I just don't want to play, which also makes me not want to play matchmaking and stuff, for example, which is disappointing. One cheeky self-promotion. With those maps, which, for example, I didn't really like last season, I did make a better campaign, is what I called it, which I improved all the 25 maps of last season's campaign. Search for Better Spring, and it should come up, which in my club, Simply Sippers. I can already see some which I would do in this campaign, for sure, but it did take me over 100 hours, which I just don't think I have the time to do every single campaign. It took me over 2 months to make, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, with some of these maps, I can already see what I would probably change. But then some are quite decent as well. So we'll see how this campaign rolls off with everyone else. I think for the most part, most people enjoyed last season. I think it'll be fairly the same with this one, but it'll depend if people dig like number 8, for example, or they don't like it. I'm not sure. But this has been a bit of a longer outro. Let's leave it there. If you are new, follow, like, comment, sub, do it all. Check it all out. It's all in the description or whatever you want to look at. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.